Hi, everybody. Happy Sunday. Oh, Mom's texting me. Oh, please. Hi, Matt. My hubby's watching from upstairs. Give everybody a minute to join in. We have lots to talk about. Getting ready for the sew along. I think we're starting October 20th. Is that what I said? I think that's what I said. Let me just check the calendar here. Yes, we're starting October 20th. Let me write it down, make sure I don't remember that, or I don't forget that. Hi, Mom. Mom found me, so we're set there. It's been kind of a nice Sunday. I kind of like it when we hit closer to fall, although it was a beautiful day here. Could not sit outside much because of the wasps are in that rare form right now that they're just annoying. We tried to sit outside and have some lunch, and the wasps made it so we had to go inside. So it's that time of year. But it's still a nice day. But it was nice to be able to just have a kind of a slow day. It didn't feel like it ran by me at a million miles an hour today, which is always good. I felt like I got some stuff done, which is good. I posted a video tour of my studio to the YouTube channel, so if anybody wants to pop over there, I did put the link in the description box of this video if you want to pop over there and look at that. But other than that, we're just going to talk a little bit of cross stitch, a little bit of quilting. It has been a busy, busy week. Hi, Val. Busy at work. And busy enough at work. Hi, Trish. Busy enough at work that when I got home, I didn't have a lot of mental energy to do much else. So I really did not do a ton of sewing this week. And I still have not done a ton of sewing. So I pieced a little bit, I should have brought them over, a little bit of the Christmas. This one I showed you guys last time. I pieced some of these blocks. But I really haven't done much else. I cut out a block for Out of This World So Long I'm doing with Pat Sloan. I did some of these courthouse step blocks. I've got one more round to go on these, so I've made some of these. This is just out of my scrap bucket that's down here. It was just kind of fun sewing. Nothing special. I did get some things in the mail. I did order my, oh, here we go. Dog just came down. Somebody. It's Felicia. On the tour of my studio video that I posted up on YouTube today, you'll see a vintage suitcase that I made into a dog bed for the two little girls that come down and spend time with me down here. So if you watch it just for that, it's stinking cute. Anyway, I got my jelly roll in the mail. For our sew along, I picked a Christmas jelly roll. We talked about a jelly roll being a roll of 2.5-inch strips from a fabric line. I picked kind of a modern Christmassy one. I'm going to make as many blocks as I can make out of a jelly roll because I'm kind of curious as to how many blocks one jelly roll will make me. And I'm hoping to get enough to make just maybe a couch quilt to go over the back of the couch to decorate at Christmas time. I've got the whole upstairs decorated for fall. And I had thought about bringing that whole centerpiece down here to show you guys on camera. I decided that was not a good idea. That it would all fall out on the way down the stairs. So I did not do that. But there are pictures on my social media, so go peruse through. You'll see. If you have any questions about what I did to put that together, hi Denise, just shoot them in the comments below, and I will answer any questions about that centerpiece. If you follow me on social media, you also know that I've been working on Harvest, which is the first in a series of Chalkful Designs. That is a collaboration between Priscilla Blaine and Hands On Design. It's part of the cross stitching that I do. And I did finish both the large and the small cross stitch. So I'm going to show you the small first. This is the small. And these are now going to be sitting on my dining room table, at least through the fall anyway. And then this is the big, or the one with the jar. And this is how I finished it. And it's a little crooked now. You know me, I got tough thing with these camera angles. So this is magnetized. It just has a magnet, and so does this. This is just a magnet. So when I switch out for the next jar, which is the Boo jar with the pumpkins, and I'm not sure I'll get that done in time to be relevant, but if I do, it'll go on here. These will just come off and store, and the next season will go on. So these will, and this is an easel. It's available at Hobby Lobby, and there was one left there yesterday when I was there. There are none of these. So this, the small Harvest, we're going to take this off. This does not have a magnet on it because I find it doesn't need a magnet to stay, but it's just sitting on top of this bucket, organizer bucket, which is also a Hobby Lobby item. They don't have any more of those. And the ones that I got, I ended up getting in Louisiana's Hobby Lobby when we went with to help my daughter move, because that's who had them. But that's my finish for this week. And as I said, I really did not get a ton done this week. It was so busy at work that, quite honestly, I was brain dead when I got home. And I just didn't want to do anything. So we sat and watched TV a lot, and I cross-stitched, sat in the chair and cross-stitched with my husband. I didn't want to think too much about sewing. I am a little tired today. My eyes are a little puffy. Everybody comments about how tired I look. I'm really not that tired. I did take a nap this afternoon, so my eyes are a little bit puffy. But it's no makeup Sunday. So when you see me on Sunday, it's no makeup. So this is what it is. The other thing that came in the mail, I'm in a part of a Snow Village stitching club from Fat Quarter Shop, which I also put Fat Quarter Shop's link above in the description box of this video if you're interested in joining any of the things or getting any of the things that I mentioned. Snow Village, the first pattern, maybe I should take that out of the plastic, arrived. And I don't know if anybody knows this about us, but Christmas is kind of our favorite time of the year. Excuse me. Only because we got married Christmas Eve. So here's the first one. Let's see if that's kind of the little snowman. And I did start that because it was sitting down here when I was video chatting my mom. And I thought, since it's sitting here, good excuse to start it. So I did start it. I am stitching them all separately. And so I started. So that's cute. The last thing I'm going to mention, second to the last thing on the cross stitch, if you have started to follow Priscilla Blaine and Chelsea, it's the Real Housewives of Cross Stitch on Facebook, on YouTube. Priscilla's blog is priscillas2000.blogspot.com. The link is in the description box of this video. They released a free pattern for all of their followers on their blog. It's called Chicken Joy. So by all means, hop on over there and see what she does, because if you like what I do with my cross stitches, she's my inspiration. So there's only one reason I can do what I do is because she gives me the ideas. I don't do things, my finishes are a little more muted than hers are, but I love what she does. I just do it to my style to fit in my house, and I believe in you do you and do what makes you happy. So that's what I did. So in the project bag now goes Boo. This is the next collaboration between Priscilla Blaine and Hands On Design. And as you can see, I've already started one of the pumpkins, and I stitched that in about 5 minutes sitting down here. So that is next on the cross stitch agenda. Other than that, on the quilting side, it's the year of the whip. So on the video tour, I actually give you a glimpse into my mess down here as far as whips, work in progress. I have an Out of This World block along from Pat Sloan that I'm about 4 blocks behind in. I'm in a 2019 Design and Mystery Block of the Month with Beck Quarter Shop. I am 2 blocks behind in that. I have a Forest Friends pattern going that's supposed to be Courtney's move out quilt, and she's already moved out. That kind of got tabled when I was getting ready for festival, so that's sitting there. I have at least 2 or 3 other quilts cut out down here, all ready to sew. And I have that Christmas quilt ready to sew. And I'm looking around just to make sure I got everything. And I have quilts on my long arm that are orders from other quilters for me to quilt them. So I have to fit those in. But in my sewing time, it's going to be, at least for right now, concentrating on all the whips and getting them done. I have 2 items. You can see them actually over this shoulder there. On the long arm that are ready to be bound. So I have some things in all sorts of stages of things, and I'd like to get some of them done into the Etsy shop or dedicated to whoever I'm going to give them to, and then we'll move on from there. But I would like to get those done. I'm really not somebody who generally likes having a million things going at one time down here. I kind of like having probably 2 or 3 is like my jam. If I get bored with one, I move to the other, and I just keep bouncing around and moving until they get done. I am excited about our sew along and the fabric that I've chosen for that. If you want to participate in the sew along, you'll need to buy my pattern. Let's see, my pattern Trees on Parade. It's for sale in my Etsy shop. If you don't want to, if you're local and you want to pick it up here, just contact me via email. I put my email link in this description box as well. You can just buy it from me that way. I can still accept credit cards, cash, Google Pay, and Apple Pay to get you ready for the sew along. And without further ado, I am going to show you what fabric I've chosen. So I get to unwrap this jelly roll. This is probably going to be a big mistake. I chose Mary Starts Here by Sweetwater for Moda Fabrics. That's the fabric line I chose. And I'm going to kind of hold it this way, I guess, so you can see the colors that are in there. There's Christmas reds, and then there's like an olive green, which I'm partial to, the olive green versus the bright green. And then there's blacks. And I think it's a very modern take on Christmas, with staying with some of, original kind of Christmas themes. So this is the fabric line I've chosen. And then it's got some nice, kind of just prints, some nice prints. So the red and white, there's a red and white polka dot. And I'm going to go ahead and use my Trees on Parade pattern, and I'm going to make a nice little Christmas quilt. But let me get this jelly roll straightened back out. Okay, now it's kind of a mess. I knew it was going to be a mess taking it apart to show everybody, but it's a very nice fabric line. And I really like the green. I like the olive green. I think my husband's going to disagree with me. I think he's traditionalist and he likes the bright green. But I like the modern part of it. And I like that there's like a, I don't know if I can get this up. It's pluses. It's green and white pluses. And they're just cute, I think. So I think it'll be fun to work with. And we'll see how it works up. We will see how it works up. But that'll be fun. That's going to be my Trees on Parade quilt. again, that sew along starts on the 20th. The fabric requirements will be in the pattern, so if you want to buy the pattern, or if you have bought the pattern, you have all the fabric requirements you need. It can be sized up or down, however you like. My cautionary tale with that, it's very easy to do by just adding blocks. But if you think you want to size it up, so that's like a generous twin. My pattern's written for like a generous twin size. If you want to size it up, you want to make sure to buy more than what you think you need for fabric, just because it never fails that if you choose to size up, you want a certain fabric line, and you figure out you need more, going back to get it can be a problem. So that's just my warning for you. How I know? Because I've done it several times. But I wanted to show you what I'm using, and I might pull a couple more fabrics out of my stash and add them to this. I'm not really sure. I do have kind of a neutral snowflake, I believe, over there, white on white snowflake print that I might put in here to give it a little more contrast, but we'll see. It'll be neat because when I wrote the pattern, I actually cut all my 2.5 inch strips from fat quarters. So I kind of chose exactly what I wanted, and I cut those strips. These, I have strips that I need to work with, and I like that almost because it forces me to put certain things together that I may not normally put next to each other, and I think that makes a more interesting quilt. So, but that's really all I have for tonight. I didn't do a lot of sewing this last week. I may do more this week coming. It depends on what we have going on. But I'm going to leave you guys for right now. But if you're interested in doing the sew along, email me at littlefarmquilts@gmail.com. The link is in the description box of this video. And as soon as I'm done here, this video will go up on the YouTube channel. All right, everybody have a great night. Bye.